Hulahans, welcome back. It has
Whoa,
been a minute.
it
Wow,
sure
still there,
has.
Johnny.
Where are you, Danny?
I am in the North Woods of Minnesota, up at the cabin. Got a beautiful
Delightful.
sunset out there over the lake. And
Home
where are
zones.
you?
I'm on a rooftop at my aunt and uncle's place in Marina Del Rey. I can see Venice Beach from this rooftop deck here. So doing a little
Beautiful.
visitation and headed your way, bro, later this
Yes,
week,
sir. Next
Wednesday.
episode, we'll be live together, I think.
Dude.
Might have to do a little lake deck or maybe out on the boat. I don't know. We'll do something cool.
Can we call Friday's show the Juicy Lucy edition?
Yeah, let's do it. We could actually go do it in the restaurant and
Seriously,
eat
five
some Juicy
eight.
Lucy's.
Yeah, 5'8"
Oh,
or
you licked them
Marks or
all
one
up.
of them. You know I
There's
did, bro.
there's a few of them.
There is. They make them fancy now in certain places too.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
seeing. Yeah,
I gotta bring you one of those spots on Friday for
I got to
sure.
try an OG though, just to see where it began. Get the roots version, and then after that we can go fancy if you want. Do the
Sounds
venison
good.
elk version, right?
You got all kinds of things going on. All kinds of things. So
All
little
right.
updates.
Yep.
October 1st, there is a community meeting, Lahaina. Tell us what's going on there.
Yeah, so allegedly going to be talking more about how Lahaina, Front Street, the actual town, not residential, is going to be redeveloped. So there's discussions about where they're going to be putting Cam Third School, which was the one that was right there, harbor, basically across the street from the banyan tree,
Yep.
now on the slopes of Kapalua Airport. Um, and I heard some interesting things about the last meeting go around. They'd hired some Harvard think tank, and their ideas included shutting down Front Street altogether. And thankfully, I get the walkable town and all the goodness there, but the local people kind of vibed on we kind of need every evacuation route we could possibly get. And I
Might be
think I
important.
agreed with that. So anyway, I guess that's why maybe they fired the Harvard team. So we're spending money and we're not really using it. But that's going to happen. And then we got a first reading coming up or something too on the
First
Bill
reading
9.
October 13th, Bill 9 for that will lead to the first the full vote of Bill 9.
Got it. So series of readings and more meetings or something, or
Something like that.
they're
More
they're right
readings, more
there.
testimony. I don't quite understand how the whole political process works in regard to that. It feels like a very long, dragged out process to actually get some motion on this thing. And in the meanwhile, the condo market has kind of fallen apart. The rental market has kind of fallen apart.
It sure has. All of it's going down. Interesting behavior that I'm seeing is that residential house prices continue to stay escalated and in some instances continue to rise. And we've kind of talked about this, right? I mean, for a lot of people, the real desire, if you're coming over from Seattle or the West Coast, I mean, condos are great, but man, you'd really like a house to share with your friends and your family. But you don't do that because you could go this vacation rental condo route and it would basically pay for itself. So that was logic there. But now the locals are saying, no, we don't want that anymore. And so now I'm seeing people go and buying residential places because that's what they want. And that's what money does, right? I mean, your
That's what
money
they
does.
originally wanted. They were just buying the condos because they could rent it out and maybe give themselves a little bit more permission, right? We say that a lot around here.
Yep. So that's potentially why I feel that the residential home market continues to stay. I mean, I'm looking at Kahului, dude, 1.3, 1.5 all the time. And I'm just
It
like,
hasn't changed a whole lot.
no. Meanwhile, dude, 99 grand for Maui Sands. I get it's leasehold, but man, they stuck as hard as they could for as long as they could. And yeah,
Still
man.
99 grand. Wow.
I mean, I look at Napili Shores D224, bro. I mean, we sold the one down below, start of this year. It brought what, 625?
605.
605.
605.
Now they can't get rid of 569. That's hotel
Wow.
zoned. They've paid off the assessment too. I mean, it's attractive. Vaulted ceilings, not moving. So, yeah,
Not
man,
moving.
interesting times.
Well, some interesting news. We might have a listing coming up at Lahaina Shores soon.
Yep.
It is an absolute prime unit. It's on the sixth floor. It's in the
Oh,
corner, so
okay.
it's got the high ceilings. It's got a great view of the mountains. It is mountainside, and it's got an awesome remodel in it. So that's going to come to the market next week.
Excited, Danny. Got another potential one coming up also. Hotel zoned. Kahana Manor. We've got a potential 1 bedroom, 1 bath coming up there. Yeah, man, Hotel Zone's going to mean something potentially here at some point.
Well,
So,
at some point. So the interesting part I heard from Lahaina Shores, so they are letting some vacation rentals, and
oh,
their solution to the problem, from what I heard, is they're charging everyone, whether you're an owner or a renter, $25 a day to park your car.
hmm,
So if you're an owner, that's, 600 bucks a month to park your car on top of your HOA fee, on top of you own the condo, which is interesting. But it is their solution for now. So
hmm.
7 to 9 units a week, they say, are being rented out right now out of 200. So
That's
not a
interesting.
lot
Huh?
going on, but there
Yeah.
is some. But the interesting kicker is if you call the number for Lahaina Shores, it says they're not open and please book at other properties.
See, because
So,
I heard that the official word that Lahaina is open hadn't gone out yet, but and that was just open for owners. But this is what it's like to live on a small island, guys. It's called the Coconut Wireless. It works only as good as it works, right? Sometimes the wires get crossed and the story's bigger
and
than
look
it
at us.
is
I
or
mean,
smaller.
we're in the know, but we're not in the know. You don't know everything that's going on. So how could we possibly know what's going on all the other islands when we don't even know what's going on our own island half the time?
That's it. Well,
Always changing, always things happening.
that's why I only focus on this Maui market, bro. My license allows me to sell all of Hawaii, and man, it would be a disservice to do anything else but Maui in my book.
Yeah.
That's just me.
No, no thanks.
Yep.
Well, with that, let's give them a little scoop what's going on
Let's
actually.
hula. Let's hula.
So here we go.
All righty. Hololani. Still clinging at 899, right? For this ground floor unit, walk right out. I mean, there is a
Clinging.
bit of a beach there, but yeah, 899, 323 days in. How many times has this thing gone into escrow, Danny?
I have no idea.
So
At
just the
least
once.
once.
Canceled there, 145.
Well, look at this. They're trying to
Can't
sell for
sold
one
back
four.
then,
They were
145,
pending at
guys.
145 in 2023
There it is,
before the
man.
fire.
These people are looking back and thanking their lucky stars. So
Wow.
literally, let's say it brought 1,000,003, Danny, and here we are 2 years later. Can't get rid of it at 899. And Hololani, I mean, there's a lot of great things going for it. My wife lived there. She liked the floor plan because she lived in
It's a
one of the
beautiful
separate
spot.
bedrooms. Yeah, man. It's
Dude, look at
just,
this view.
dude.
Sunsets, rainbows, whales. I mean, there is a lot to love about it. Ground floor here, right out onto the grass, right to the pool, right to the barbecue, easy parking. I mean, there's
Yeah.
definitely a lot to like about it, but still a bit of the uncertainty, the
Numbers don't really
fees.
work, dude. 30 grand in fees a year. I dump another, what, 15,000 in my taxes. So 45,000 in fees and taxes alone. If I got a note on this guy, that's why people are just, man, the numbers just aren't working. Look at this guy. I remember that one, man. They love that that kitchen of theirs with the purple lighting. You're seeing quite a bit of these Ohana Kuleanas,
Yeah,
and
suddenly they didn't come up much, and now we're seeing a few of them.
and they're trying to be somewhat of an alternative to a house, but at 1,250,000 for a condo, I mean, I'd be Lonnie Village all day long.
Absolutely. A
Less
full house in a
fees,
yard,
less
no
fees.
fees.
Yep. So
That's
lock
it.
and leave lifestyle. Does Alhana come with a little car garage or no? Can't
Some of them
remember.
do. Some
Okay.
of them do. I don't know
Yeah.
if this one does.
Got it.
Let's
So
see.
they live large for residentials. That's the
Interesting.
benefit there. Definitely a lot of them coming to the market, though. I want to say that there's 3 or 4, and I haven't seen them for years. Um, yeah,
Yeah, nice little yard space.
there you go.
So that looks like this one does not have any sort of garage.
Got it.
Just a little place to park.
So this one's turning into an opportunity. This one's rough. There's potential to add the ADU behind, but you just don't know how you're going to get around the main house basically to get to your
Oh,
ADU. A big piece of dirt, right? 13,000 feet. I want to
yeah,
say, Danny, this is R3 as well, because directly next door to this,
R3. Yep.
there it is. So this thing can, so right next door to this, you look into this rough yard here from it. Mahila has that one green plantation home Van Fisher went and bought, it was 1 acre. I remember one
Yep.
thing that was listed back in 20. I think I want to say it brought a million one. He is now ready to finish that development, if you would. There was 3 houses that he rehabbed, flipped, added 2 more. He's going to build 1 more and sell it. So that's R3. That's the power of R3 construction, right?
Mm.
So this one has that potential. You just don't have you got to provide off-street parking for your ADUs. And that's where this one could be potentially funky. But man,
You
lot
just level the
size.
house.
Yeah. Somebody's going to come in and pick that thing up in the nines, and they're going to be savvy and able to do the work themselves. And they're going to have themselves a nice house on the west side, man.
But how crazy to come out at 1577. Whoa.
This is how we do it here, bro. And you just, here's the one I was talking about here.
Yeah.
So it's so cute. I toured it. I feel bad. I know the guy that owns this. He does so much for Lahaina. But he bought it fire right after out the big gates. What do you pay for it? He's already taken a loss right now, or about to. So there you go. He paid $1,390,000, and now he's going to pay fees to get out from under it. Super cute, dude. Just small, and
Small lot, small house.
yeah. But man, plantation vibes. Lots of great storage underneath because it's post and pier.
This
Oh, I
one we
love
keep
golf,
seeing. They
bro.
just keep dropping on this one.
2024. Yep. Now, is this the new development one where they're showing you what it would look like? Yeah, they picked it up in 22.
No, this was
Was
just the
this a
one that we've
lot?
seen a few times.
Yeah.
No, it was like that before.
Got it.
Got the interesting pool in the front yard.
Right. That's all Lenny K has style.
Furnishings are separate.
That's right.
Come on.
Yep. Once again, right out the gates, $999 because we did that last year.
Yeah, over a year ago. Almost 2 years ago at this point.
Right.
Uh,
I mean, it just feels like this is how we do it here. So, John, this is how we do it here. And
yeah.
I don't know how you go up against somebody like this when you're competing for a listing as an agent, right? Because they're just gonna blow
You
smoke up
can't in
at
some
you.
way. You
Yeah,
can't in
no,
some way. Like if the
no.
client says they want five whatever, they want 999, then you in some way you kind of have to roll with that.
Well, we do
Even
it the
if
right way, right, Danny? We explain 3 different strategies, and then you pick with a full understanding of the potential for longer days on market, etc. And I follow your instructions.
and some people are okay with that.
That's
I
it.
just had that conversation with one of our clients.
Yep.
No problem, not in a hurry. I can hang on for a few months.
Okay. But once again, right, Danny, we need to change our behavior from the frantic COVID market to the frantic fire market to remembering what it was like back in the day to have an average of 150 days on market be your typical marketing time.
Yeah, and I think it was even more than that actually.
There you go. So Halekanani, always been residential right there in Kalama. Yeah.
Yep, right
There
next
it
to the
is.
cove, kitty
Yep.
corner of the cove.
2 bedroom, 2 bath.
Very residential. I mean, this one you're paying for location.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Yep. Nahiku Road. So on our way to Hana.
Look at that. In the middle of all kinds of lots.
Dude, there's like 120 acres for sale in Nahiku right now for $1 million. It equals out to like 10 grand an acre.
Well,
Yeah.
you got 40 here. I mean,
Bro,
wow.
that is such Hana vibes right there. But how's that, bro? Just some regular old
County
Kanaka
water,
people. Yeah. Just regular
public
old people
service.
that just lived there the whole lives, and all of a sudden it turned into $1 million on
Yeah.
them. Bro,
Look
what
at
was
this
this
is
thing
this
built?
is kind of interesting. Look at this.
Yeah.
So you got county water, you got
Yeah.
public sewer, you got
Yeah.
fiber optic internet, you
Yeah.
got a paved road for access, and you got
Yeah.
a 3-unit CPR for 39 acres. So you could break this thing down into smaller portions, but you're gonna have to go chop some vegetation, that's for sure.
You're on 39 acres there.
Yeah, plenty of room to work with.
39.
Wow,
Yeah. If you wanted a corporate retreat, call me.
there it is.
Flats of Kamalani. Here
Kamalani,
we go, Danny. Just coming out. Last one
nothing
sold for
changed.
500 and change, wasn't it?
575,
599,
575 and
575.
599, but
It's
then
an
we come in
outlier,
at
John.
785.
It's an outlier,
Not
John.
even not even unique. I understand sometimes, right? You come out with a bit of a higher price because you did something different, you got different finishes, you got a better unit, better location, but this has none of that.
Well, at least they upgraded the flooring and took the carpet out. I guess they did that too.
They did. They
And
did.
then
And
they
they,
did
they
some
got
wallpaper.
wallpaper,
They got
accent
wallpaper,
walls.
accent wallpaper.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, Danny, it's good to be
Cappuccino.
back with you, buddy. Just a fellow real estate
Yeah.
snob, man. Let's just.
Maybe that's what we call the show.
Yeah.
The snobby realtors.
Yeah.
Beautiful
2.33
views.
acres. Look at that, man. You know, for Kula, I get it. 1,700. So I'm a bit above $1,000 a foot, but I get 2.33 acres. Okay.
And the views. And you get the
Yeah.
views. I mean,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah.
That's what you go to Kula for.
And that kitchen isn't from 1960s. So,
Sure
oh,
isn't.
the Mahana.
That's a nice picture. I
It
like this.
is, man. I still love the Mahana, dude. It really is. For all the maintenance fees. So let's dive in. Let's see the remarks. So we're looking at 5,000,
Look
but
at
is
this
that
unit.
all of it?
Pretty nicely done.
It
Done up.
is.
Still got a bit of the Hawaiiana vibes with the
Ground
furniture.
floor. So good times. So no big explanation. So that
Well,
must be
so
all the
you got
fees.
special assessment
Oh, there it is.
2,700, and
There
then
it
you
is.
got
There's
maintenance
the
fee of
oh, eight
4,900
grand. I want
plus
to
2,400 a month in taxes.
I want to say relief is in sight though. I want to say 2027 is when they pay off everything. I could be wrong, but I wanted to say that it was fairly close to happening. Meaning paying off this special assessment that paid for the entire spalling, the exterior, the roof, and all kinds of other new stuff they did.
Oh man, ground floor straight out to the beach.
So true facts, guys. I mean, Mahana's comp is Honuakai, and Honuakai wishes it was as close to the ocean the Mahana was.
I think
So,
every property on Maui wishes they were this close.
dude, living on a cruise ship and still with an actual beach, there is a bit of
Actual
a
beach.
barrier
You can
reef in
walk
front of
all the
it.
way down to Hyatt.
You can literally walk to the Hyatt. You are absolutely correct. Shit, go past that, man. Walk to the end of Wahikuli. Let's be real.
Yeah, it'll go a long ways.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
classic.
one's
P Holo, 1,575,000. Just shaving. Just shaving.
this one had the vibe. It had the big indoor fire. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was cool.
This is all PE Holo vibes right here. Up
It was
country. That is it.
no magic happening so far on that one.
No. But here we go. Kailani, custom home lot,
Oh, this is that
685.
neighborhood.
People
These
are
lots
building
are
up here,
finally
man.
going
People are building, huh?
slowly.
There you
It's an
go.
interesting choice to go with this lot.
Well, you know what they're going to do? Two-story where you pull up in the back and it looks like a one-story, but it's, you know
Yeah.
how we do, right?
Wonder if you can have a double driveway on this. Like you have a lower garage or upper garage. I don't know. It seems like you could do something interesting on that.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Wait,
Whaler, right out the gates, man.
studio.
Yep. And they
And
bring that kind of money, gang.
pretty, yeah, original condition. Only $175 to get there, but
These move here too, Danny. A nice lock and leave alternative to a Wailea home.
we're going
So
back to normal, Johnny. 175, 190 days. This is what it used to be.
that's it. That's it. So maybe we're the ones that gotta. Well, there you go. 285 got them a one bedroom, one bath leasehold at Kaanapali Shores. I mean, they're definitely not gonna tear that building down because it's predominantly fee
Look at
simple.
that.
The
That was
lease
a
fee wasn't
deal,
much,
man.
bro.
That was a deal.
Right, the offer right out the gates, they priced it 350, but man, and then they even went out and got a loan on it, Danny.
Yeah,
Dude,
crazy.
discount with a loan on a leasehold. Let's go.
It's
Price
wanted to sell.
overcomes all
Then it makes
objections, Danny.
Maui Hill look crazy for 900 for a leasehold. This is a one
Price
bedroom leasehold for 350.
price overcomes all the objections. 645. So there you go. Price it. Hold on to that. Island Surf though is still funky, right? Still kind of some apartment Minatoya funk on it.
No, this one's good. I think
Okay.
it's business.
I
It's a
remember we
business.
we we thought that, and then it came out that it wasn't. But who knows anymore, man?
I don't know.
This one's so cute. Two
Booyah.
bedroom, one bath, all the fruit. Look at that. That's haiku, cuz.
Yeah, sure is.
Yep.
That's a vibe.
I gave you less than a million cash. Done. Another one. Kula, upcountry life. So here you go, right? Two bedroom, two bath, 1,354 square feet on a acre 2.8. They took 1,470,000. I think that one an upper chemo for 2 and change. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Well, now
Llama Street on Lanai, 550. Stuck it strong.
got him.
It's the Maui color over Lanai, though, the pink.
Sure is. Well, we're back,
Ah,
Hulahans.
yes, Danny. Mahalo, man. Good to see you
October
again, brother.
1st, Lahaina, Front Street.
Yep.
13th, the first reading, and we'll keep updating you from there.
There you go. That's Wednesday. I'll be flying in there, man, into Fargo. I'll see you soon, Danny.
Wednesday. We'll do live from the car or something.
Let's go. Robbie T.
Until
See
next
you,
time.
Robbie T. Hello, everybody.